Hello and welcome back to Tintin, Cigars of the Pharaoh. And where we left off, oh boy, we were imprisoned in a psychiatric facility because one of the doctors who we put our trust in had betrayed us in a closed letter that we should never read when giving it to someone, which is always if anyone ever gives me a letter to hand to someone and says, don't read it, but give it to this person, I think I'm reading the letter just to make sure, like I don't want to be like caught up in nothing. So we got imprisoned, we escaped. There was a lot of people who had I'm guessing were all poisoned as well. I'm guessing they just send all their poisoned people over there because they they all had this same thing where they thought they were another person, which this poison seems to do to people. But we ended up escaping with Snowy, but on the run, we jumped onto a train, and Thompson dragged us in, and we lost Snowy. But we landed on a tiger as it was about to attack the Maharaja. But now I'm thinking, so in the last video, there was a guy in the asylum who people said was the Maharaja, and he thought he was a race driver. But they did say he came in with a bite on his neck, which is probably the poison, right? So what if this person we're talking to now, or going to be talking to now, isn't the Maharaja, but the person in the asylum is, and this guy's a replacement? That's my theory that we're going to go with. But when we start off, it's just going to be a little cutscene I haven't seen yet, so let's jump back in.
Worry, my friend. My secretary will soon finish organizing tomorrow's search.
Everything's arranged, Your Highness. We leave at dawn.
What a voice.
Thank you, my good gondoladier. You may go.
I hope Snowy is all right.
Surely. Tomorrow we will find him.
Okay. He seems like a nice bloke. So but then so did the doctor. And he betrayed us.
What if he's surprised by a tiger? They look like big cats after all, and Snowy can't resist a fight with a cat.
But didn't you tell me he fought a lion once?
Well, yes, when we were in Africa.
Then rest assured, lions and tigers are all the same. He'll be fine. He's a brave dog.
Interesting take on lions and tigers. I'm not sure they would agree with each
He could be lost in
other.
the jungle. What if he can't find his way out?
You mustn't worry, my friend. It's not as wild as it once was. I'm sure he'll come across a village.
Railway tracks.
Last time I saw him near the railway tracks. Oh no, what if...
From what you've told me, he seems smart enough to avoid a moving train.
Snowy is pretty smart. We'll give him that, right?
What if he's ambushed by that evil fakir?
Then I'd feel sorry for the fakir. Snowy seems like a no-nonsense kind of dog.
Talking about Snowy makes me sad.
Understandably. You're my guest of honor. Choose a topic.
Let's go with a beautiful palace.
Such a beautiful palace you live in.
Very ancient, too. They say it was built over the ruins of a lost temple by my grandfather's grandfather.
A temple? Amazing.
Let's ask about the temple.
Tell
I'm
me
sure
more
it's
about
connected.
the lost temple.
It was probably built by the Gupta Empire and plundered by Mongol raiders. They say there's an underground section of the old temple connected to the palace by tunnels.
You won't need this in the
I
future.
used to search for them when I was a boy, but they're probably just a myth.
The tiger hunt.
The tiger hunt sure was thrilling. I'd never been on one before.
And quite unconventional. We don't usually subdue them by falling on them.
It was pure luck that that tiger was there to break my fall.
Indeed, we were very fortunate you were there to save us. And we'll always be thankful.
How to be Maharaja?
Is it hard to govern a kingdom like Guy Pajama?
It is indeed. My brother was the heir to my father's throne, but after he became
Oh, it's brothers.
indisposed, I had to take over. These are dark times for Guy Pajama, and the people need their Maharaja. But sometimes that responsibility overwhelms me. Luckily, I have the help of my loyal secretary, Gandalatia.
That secretary is
Did you call,
definitely
Your
Dodge,
Highness?
right?
There he is, as diligent and as attentive as ever.
So I see.
I don't need anything, my good Gandalatia. That is all for today.
As you wish, Your Highness.
If anyone puts that many, like, on, like, it's like a snake speaking, isn't it?
I've got a few questions about being a Maharaja.
Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown, as the great English bard once said.
What would you do?
What would you do if you weren't the Maharaja?
I'd play with my son. I feel like I'm missing out on his childhood.
Aw. Worst duty.
What's the worst duty of a Maharaja?
Having to wear all those uniforms to parades and receptions. I see the tailor more than my own shadow.
Anything good?
There must be something good about being a Maharaja.
Well, one can help a great deal from a position of power like this one. But I sometimes feel burdened by so many responsibilities.
Let's talk about something else then.
Being a Maharaja is more complicated than I thought. Let's talk about something else.
Thanks for dinner.
Dinner was delicious.
Would you like some dessert? We have all kinds of fruit, pudding, dokla.
That's very kind, but I'm stuffed.
I wish I could feed my people as well as I do my guests.
Famine.
I read about the famine. It seems like a serious situation.
And it's linked to opium trafficking. These scoundrels extort peasants so they grow opium poppies instead of rice.
So
My
they're
brother
forcing it.
and my father before him used to go after those smugglers when they were Maharajas. And now I continue their fight. But it sometimes seems like a lost cause to me. We will never win.
I met your brother.
Snowy and I met your brother, the former Maharaja.
My brother? So you were in his hospital? How was he?
He seemed happy. Let's go happy.
He seemed happy. He thought he was racing the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Ah, he dreamed about that race. He even had his own vehicle designed. A kind of Alfa Romeo meets Amilcar.
The Amilcar is quite a racing car. I drove one near Moscow.
He never got to drive it, though, unfortunately. I wonder why fate has decided to be so cruel to my kingdom and my
I
family.
don't think it's fate.
If you'll excuse me, Your Highness. I think I'm going to bed now.
Great idea. Tomorrow is going to be a long day, and...
What's going on?
Oh no, that music again. Nobody. There's no one there anymore.
What's that strange melody?
I heard it for the first time, before my father went mad. And again, just before my brother did. It's the family curse. I'm doomed. What will happen to the kingdom, and to my son if I go mad too?
Curse? I don't think so. This is all too familiar and stinks of conspiracy, but I need to make sure.
Who wants the Maharaja out?
Zlotsky spoke of a trafficker's hideout in Guy Pajama. What if the previous Maharajas had enemies?
My brother suspected there was a powerful secret opium organization operating in the kingdom, but he was never able to prove it.
How will that happen?
Both Zlotsky and Sarcophagus went mad after getting shot with a dart. Did you ever notice a mark, or puncture, on your brother or father's neck?
No, never, but, wait, yes! Even in his madness, my father complained about an itch on his neck.
The poison of madness affected Zlotsky right away. Maybe. Did they both suddenly go crazy?
Indeed. They went to bed after hearing the melody, and by the next morning they had gone completely mad.
Well, don't
Listen
go
to
to
me
bed.
closely, Your Highness. Your father and brother were shot with a poisoned dart, and I know who did it. Tonight, When you go to sleep, he's going to climb up to your window and shoot you. But I'll be waiting outside and I'll follow him to his accomplices.
But I'll be poisoned and mad.
Just before, while you're hiding in another room, I'll make a dummy that looks just like you and put it in your bed. Together, we'll bring them down.
I like the plan. So we have to find a head for the dummy, find a body for the dummy. I mean, that looks like a head, right?
A coconut again. It'll be perfect as the Maharaja's
I
head.
mean, I can see the body as well. Luckily,
This will be the Maharaja's body, but how do I fit the coconut on there?
Hello? Who are you? What are you doing in my father's room?
I'm Tintin, reporter. And you are...
I'm the Prince of Guy Pajama. What's a reporter?
I make the news. Let's tell them what a reporter is first.
A reporter travels the world on the hunt for stories.
Wow, have you traveled really far?
Well, I've been to Africa, Russia, America, Egypt, Arabia, and now India.
Gee, I want to travel too.
I'm making a dummy that looks like
Let's
your
just
father.
give away the plan.
For some kind of contest?
Not exactly. Let's just say... it's hard to explain. I'm here to save your father, Your Highness.
Do reporters save lives?
No.
Not really, but it happens to me sometimes.
I like you. Come play with me.
Sorry, I can't now, Your Highness. I have to help your father.
Aw, but promise me you'll play later.
Of course. Wait, how did you... Now that's clever.
We'll have to remember that for the future. A little tusk. Right, so we need something to connect the...
I saw this in a travel magazine. It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. You've got to squeeze the bulb to make it work.
Interesting. How do we connect? Oh, picture. It's a bit morbid, isn't it? But I do think that Tintin is from, obviously, it's a very old story, and it's from a different time. So probably some of the things in it, like hunting tigers, not so PC, but they just talk about them like, yeah, you know.
The scissors are too weak to peel the coconut. Plus, the tailor would kill me. I could use it to dress my fake Maharaja. But then again, it's going on the bed, under the blankets, so there's no need.
Maybe we wear it?
The fakir will strike from over here, like he did with Zlotsky and the Maharajas before.
How the heck do we do this then?
The coconut can be the head. But how do I fit it on? I can't risk going out. My entire plan could be on the line. There are enough clothes in here to dress an army. I could spend hours in here. Maybe later I can find something useful for my plan.
Okay, so there's something in there that I need later, but not now. We've got the fruit.
Whose room is this?
What is this? Is this the servant's room? Or the secretary, sorry. Is there anything in here?
Great snake!
Oh, it's a snake. Hello. Probably want something to distract the snake with, right?
It won't budge.
Oh man, there's layers to this. I need a key. I probably need the key on the desk, right?
If I were to go out there now, I'd risk getting caught.
Right, so I'm going to say there's a key on the desk or something I need. I'm just trying to see. Can't really see. And I need something to...
How do I get rid of it?
Need something... Oh, spritz. I can spritz it with the... So I need to... I need this. Can I take it?
It looks expensive, and it's empty. It's coal, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids.
Hmm. I think that's what I'd need, but obviously it's not. So let's try this. We'll come back for the snake. Maybe the prince will have some ideas.
Tintin, you came! Can you show me how to play with the Latu?
I can't play right now.
I can't play right now, Your Highness. Your father needs me.
Please?
Maybe we can play later, when I finish.
Can we play now, please?
I'm really busy right now, Highness. Maybe later.
Please? I haven't played with anybody in a long time.
Aw, poor kid.
All right then, I'll teach you.
Brilliant.
First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully.
I have no idea what this is, what he's playing with.
Then you take one of the ends and
Is it like
spin it.
a Beyblade?
First,
I failed. I failed
the string around
spinning
it.
the Latu, was it?
Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and
Well,
spin
for
it.
goodness sake, I was holding it and it didn't pick it up. Oh my
First,
goodness.
You wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends.
If I have to watch this video anymore.
And
There we
spin
go.
it. Bingo. There you go.
Yay! This is so fun.
See?
It's a bit, isn't
Now you can try it anytime.
it? Snake.
There's a huge snake in the next room.
Has it scared you? It's Coco, Daddy's secretary's pet. She's not that bad, and she likes the punji.
Punji.
That! They use it to charm snakes and even make ropes levitate. I can show you how to play it if you'd like.
Teach me to play the punji, please.
I want to learn how to play the punji. Could you teach
We've
me?
got a way to
course.
get the snake.
I'll teach you a snake lullaby.
He's got two as
Watch
well.
and repeat after me. Now you try.
I'm like, oh no.
Brilliant.
There you go,
You
we
sound
learned
like
it.
a true snake charmer. Keep the punji.
Thank you.
Thanks, Your Highness.
Life in the palace. Let's talk to him a little bit.
What's life in the palace like?
Before, Papa and I used to go for elephant rides and play in the garden. But since he's Maharaja, he won't let me out of the palace. He can never play, and he hardly smiles.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Didn't he say that actually?
I saw your uncle not too long ago, Highness.
My uncle, really? Oh boy, I miss him so much. Where is he?
Probably best not to say.
Well,
Let's just say.
he's, racing cars. He's quite a driver.
It's not fair. He should be here being Maharaja. That way Papa wouldn't be so busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come back soon. I must go now, but I'll be
Probably
back.
didn't say the right thing there. I probably
Oh,
should have said he was
promise?
in hospital.
Promise.
Should have been honest. I mean, technically, he is racing cars in his mind. But, yeah, probably could have leveled with the kid. I don't know how old he's supposed to be. Seems a bit...
I won't get any closer.
Boo, boo, doo, 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 boo, doo, doo, boo, boo, doo, boo, boo.
It worked.
The snake's like, okay, thank you.
The kiosk symbol. This is the room of a traitor. And another statue from the tomb.
If there's any movement in the corridor,
Understood, sir.
Time to hide.
I'd better lock that fool's door. You stupid snake. Sleeping as usual. What a guardian. Oh? Who could that be? Yes? Oh, greetings, Grandmaster. Yes. At midnight. The usual way. Window, dart, and bye-bye, Maharaja.
We all knew, just from his voice, that he was dodgy,
That's a
right?
shame. Oh, don't worry. I'll lead the meeting.
Oh, he's not going to be there.
So it shall be done, Grandmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Stupid bird. How can it be so heavy? They couldn't look for another entry token?
Entry token. So we need one of them to get in. Thank you for that little tidbit of information.
Phew, that was close. But now I know who the traitor is, and that I'll be sneaking into a secret meeting.
Right, so...
Better safe than sorry.
Ooh, nice, I got a knife.
The Maharaja's secretary was talking to a certain Grand Master, and the letter in Colonel Fuad's office mentioned him too. The leader of this smuggling ring, no doubt.
Wonder who it is. It's probably... I'm going to say it's probably someone we've met, right?
Let's try with this.
This knife is going to be very handy. Because I think...
An ear trumpet. The secretary doesn't seem deaf. Unless... Of course, that scoundrel uses this to spy on the Maharaja.
Disgraceful. And we can definitely use that to spy later on, right? When we're trying to do the secret meeting stuff. Oh, it's all coming together. Oh, he locked it.
Crikey, it won't budge.
Dang it. It's locked. Which means we're going to have to sneak around. All good? We all good in the hood?
Hold! Intruder!
Crumbs.
Okay, I'm confused. Why did that happen? Maybe we have to wait for the... Yeah, he's moving away now. Yeah? Did we do that right? Perfect. And we're back in.
Did it. Now let's
I
finish
think
the
we
job.
can use the knife.
All right. First, I'll peel it. Then I'll make a hole.
That's exactly what I was thinking we'd do. And you just plonk it on top. Now we have to dress it.
And voila. It needs a little more work though. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. Looks like some sort of ceremonial attire.
Okay. He said they might come in handy, but I don't want to use it. Ah, yes, we need that. Thank you. And
You've got to squeeze the bulb to make
I
it
feel
work.
like... Yeah, I know that. We need to use it. Maybe we go in here, get some clothes.
Let's see. We've got tunics, turbans, slippers. Aha! I hope the Maharaja doesn't mind me ruining this stole to save him.
I'm sure he'll be alright with it. Thing is, if they shoot him in the neck,
Let's give it a go.
I'm guessing the secretary comes in the morning and gets rid of the little dart or something. Or do they just shoot him in the neck and get rid of the dart? Well, then why shoot him in the neck from the window? I don't know. Something doesn't quite make sense about that whole thing to me. Oh, he made a beard. It's nowhere near as glorious
Not
as the
bad.
actual beard, though.
Now the face.
I'm concerned what this is going to be. I'm not going to lie. I am tense right now. Okay, that's not too
Now,
bad.
It's bedtime, Your Highness. There. The trap is set. It's getting late. I'd better get ready.
Nice. That was not too shabby, actually. We got, like... I quite like the little puzzles that we had to do there. He's such a creepy little man, isn't he, Fakir? Is he the Fakir, or is his name Fakir?
Rise.
Boom.
Magic rope down.
Magic rope down. I thought we were going to follow him. Tintin looks ready to, like, absolutely...
Hang on. Where did he go? Is he up in the tree? Or is he inside the tree?
Oh, the tree is like a secret tunnel.
That's it.
A puzzling tree. Oh, great, a puzzle.
This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser.
Oh, yeah, okay, you have to make it. Let's reset this. Okay.
This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser.
Ah, damn it. I'm so bad at these sort of things. You have to, like, I think you can do it in 3. Right.
This is not the first time I've faced this sort of
I
brain
know.
teaser.
Okay, let's think about this. So every one that it's touching will change, and it can't. Every time you click one, it will like undo. So maybe that one, then that one, and then that one. Boom.
Bingo.
Once you think about it, it's not too hard, but you just have to sit down and like actually think about how it works.
You won't escape me this time, Fakir.
He probably will, though. Tintin's useless at actually catching people. Is Snowy okay?
Ever since we parted ways, Snowy had never given up, and he was tracing my scent all through the Indian Railway.
What
Of course,
an absolute
there were
hero.
2 more hounds following in my tracks, probably facing the wrong way. It was only a matter of time till they met, and a bit more till they found me.
When are they going to bump into us? What, down here? In the... Oh, wow.
There you are.
I mean, that was silly, Tintin.
That was close.
It was very close. Probably should have
What is
kept
this
an eye
place?
out, you know. Right. Let's have a look. This is definitely a puzzle. So we can hop along here. So we're now in the middle.
This must be the largest screw in the world.
We need it. Do we need it to come down? Somehow. Oh, maybe it's... I think it might be stairs. The way, like, when it twists, like, each one of these blocks becomes like a stair up or something like that. So... what do we do here? I don't think there's anything we can do here. Let me look around the edge. Right, so there's water down the bottom. And crocs. Lovely. Love a good crocodile. Ooh. There's like a jump symbol. That's weird. Okay, I don't think that was anything. And then background here. What's around the edge? I don't really see anything around the edge either. Jump back.
Hooray! The pillars are connected to the center column.
I don't know how I did that, but okay. So, do we have to jump around? So we go there, 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 and then that one will lower in the middle.
What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier.
Oh, you have to do all of them in one go. Oh, flipping out. Okay.
The
I can
first
just
one
do
was
what
easier.
I did before. And now I think I can do it. I think my brain has slowly worked it out. Then down. Then up. And then down. And then across. Then up. Then up. And then... we did it!
If I keep doing this, the platform should lower down to here.
But the water's rising, which means that the crocodile will definitely kill us. Right, so we need to now do this one. Don't know what those screws are for on the top of that other one. Right, so we need to jump on the highest one. And we need to go across. Across. Cross. Cross. Okay.
What am I doing wrong?
Oh, he
the
needs
first
to
one was
shush.
easier.
So we need to go on the lowest one first, I think. Anyway, no,
What
so
am I
the
doing
lowest
wrong?
one is
The first one was easier.
So we need to end on that one. So we need to get back to the top. Or do we? If we go up to there, and across here, and up here, and up here. I did the wrong jump. I wasn't even looking at that one.
What am I doing wrong?
Oh,
the
Tintin.
first one was easier.
Tintin, please. I beg of you, stop talking. Down to that one.
What am I doing wrong?
Again,
the first one was easier.
the gameplay mechanics of jumping, like the different mechanics, they had a good idea and they didn't fine-tune it. So it's just so frustrating to do because it's really hard to pick where you need to jump and it's very unforgiving.
Dash. Still not enough.
The crocodile just reappeared somewhere. What just happened there? Do we have to do all of them at the same time now? Okay, let's start here. If I mess this one up, it's going to go back for ages. Come on now. If I jump on that one, will I be able to jump up? Yes. Okay, cool. We're making it. I'm just surprised how chill the crocodiles are. They're just letting us jump around and do all this without even having a little, you know, little swim up, little snap. Right. If I jump, am I going to, like, I spoke too early, didn't I?
Excuse me.
Boom. Smashed it.
Great snakes.
That was a
Hope
fun
the vacuum
little
is not too far
puzzle
away.
to do. And I think that is the perfect place to stop this video. We've been going for actually quite some time. But yeah, we are approaching the conclusion very swiftly. We've got the Maharaja was saved. We're on our way to the secret meeting. We're basically, Snowy and Thompson are hot on our trail as well. I can see it coming to a head probably in the next video, maybe the video after, if there's like a little bit extra, which I'm not like kind of expecting. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the story and the game. I'm a bit torn. Some of the mechanics are just not there. The story's all right because it's from an old story, you know, one from, I can't even remember when Tintin was released, but it was a very old comic, and then redone as like a cartoon sort of thing ages ago as well. So it's like the story's all right. How they're telling it is a bit unusual at times, but you know, you can't do the same thing that's been done before. So you know, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, let me know what you think, and you know, come back to see hopefully the conclusion of this story. Thank you for like, comment, and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.